you an introduction against our MCCB series products. This is one picture to show our MCCB series product. And totally we have four ranges of our MCCB series product. The first one is the thermomagnetic adjustable type. The second one is the electronic type. The third one is ELCB type, and the last one is the smart reclosure type. And first, let me introduce you for the thermomagnetic MCCB. And we have three different types of the thermomagnetic MCCB. The first one is the only thermal adjustable type, but magnetic is fixed, like the first picture. And in the middle one is both thermal and magnetic adjustable. And the last one is for the fixed type.
And we have the big advantage, Ami, and let me tell you about this one, that we have the thermal and the magnetic adjustable type. It is not the electronic with the PCB. We have the complete mechanism for it, which is patented.
Oh yes, this is for, yeah, not only for the. And we have the 5 frames against the thermomagnetic type from SGM3-125 to 100 frame. And now let me introduce in details for each frame for you on the specifications. The first one is SGM3-125 ampere, and we have 3 choices for this frame as we introduced you. First is for the fixed type. Then the second is for the only thermal adjustable but magnetic fixed type. The third one is for the both thermal and magnetic adjustable type. And this ratings is different for fixed type and adjustable type. The fixed type is from 16 to 125 ampere, and the adjustable type is from 32 to 125 ampere.
Yeah, we have a big range, huh?
Yes, big range from 16 ampere.
Yeah.
And it is 3-pole and 4-pole available. And we should mention here different is with such kind of the smart dimensions, our breaking capacity is up to ICU 36K.
Yeah.
And our operating temperature can be from 40 degree and 55 degree.
ICU 36K, it can pass very easily.
Yes, easily. Every month we send the samples to the third-party lab. Yes. For the testing. And for this SGM3-125, we have the compactor size. Here you can see here, the size is very small, and also it is with magnetic and thermal adjustable.
And the thermal adjustable range is from 0.8 to 1 ion. Actually, we have 3 settings in that. One is 0.8, the another, second one is 0.9, and the third one is 1.0 times of ion. And the magnetic adjustable ratings we have again 3, which is 8 ion, 10 ion and 12 ion. But we can do also customization as per customers requirement. Some customers may need 5 ion to 10 ion. We can also do that.
Yes, so the spring on the magnetic side should be changed. Yes. As per the customer request.
Yes.
And the second one is the SGM3-160. The rated current is from 16 to 160, and here you have 2 choices. Which first one is for the fixed type, and the second one is for the thermal adjustable fixed type, magnetic fixed type. And the breaking capacity can up to ICU 50K, because we have the L type and the M type, which have the different breaking capacities. And for this series frame, I think we have the connection with the box clamp, right?
Yes, we have the connection with the box clamp, and next year we will have a very good MCCB in the 160 and 250 ampere frame, which will have a much more benefits with the current existing range.
Yeah, the new frame will be launched next year, right?
Yes.
Then the next frame is 250 frame size. The rated current from 100 ampere to 250, and we have 4-pole and 3-pole. Here, similar like the 160 frame, we have the thermal and magnetic fixed type, and the thermal adjustable but magnetic fixed type. The breaking capacity is same, ICU 50K divided into L type and M type.
Wait for the next year, we will have ICU 75K also.
Oh, it is big. And the next one is SGM3-400 and 630. These two ratings in the same frame and the rated current from 225 to 630 ampere. And here you can see we have the high braking capacities up to ICU 100 kA, and also have three choice for the fixed type and the adjustable type.
And the good thing is, we don't have the different frames, we don't have the different heights in this. We have only one height which is constant, so the customer don't have to choose the different heights.
Yes, because you need to consider how to install in the distribution box.
Yes.
So, but our MCCB of this frame with the same size.
Yes.
And also with high braking capacities.
And we have a very good advantage with respect to the other competitors, that we have very compact frame. For the 400 and the 630 is the same frame size. Again, the frame size is 21% it's reduced. The volume is reduced with respect to the earlier frame size, but still keeping the performance same, and the capacity is much higher. Like if in the 55-degree environment, our temperature rise can pass very easily.
Oh, that's very good for the customer's choice.
Yeah.
And they have much more choice to choose for the distribution box, because we have the smart size.
Yes.
The next one is for the SGM3 800 frame size. We have the rated current from 630 to 800 ampere, and also we have 3-pole and 4-poles, and have the three choice for the fixed type and the adjustable type. Here is the braking capacities, the tables for each frame of our MCCB. You can see here from 125, we have L type, M type, and H type. So some customers require for the high braking capacity.
Yeah, we have a good range so that customer can have a flexibility to choosing the braking capacities.
Yeah, so for the different braking capacities, is it 125 frame and the 400 frame and the 800 frame? This is in the same size, right?
Yes.
And the next topic of our MCCB is for the intelligent MCCB. Intelligent MCCB, we also call the electronic type MCCB. We have the two displays. One is for the button display, and the second one is for the LCD display. And totally we have 4 frames for the electronic MCCB from 160 ampere to 800 ampere.
Yes. Wide range, yeah?
Yeah, wide range. The first one is the SGM3E-160 ampere frame MCCB. The rated current is 160 ampere, but the IRA rating is from 0.4 to 1.0 IN.
This is the key feature of our MCCB electronic type, that we have the long delay range from 0.4 to 1 IN, which normally if you see the competitors MCCB, they may have from 0.6 to 1 IN, but our range is from 0.4 to 1 IN, which is wide, which is very wide. Normally in the Gulf countries and Egypt, all the requirements falls towards 0.4 to 1 IN.
Yeah, this have the wide range, also give the customers more choice.
Yeah.
And but this type we only at present for the 160 and the 250 we only have the electronic button type. So we are developing for the LCD.
We are developing the LCD, and it will be available in the next year.
Yeah. And from 400, 630, and 800, we all have electronic button and LCD display. And here for 400, we have the wide range for the rated current. Also, rated current is very wide.
Yeah, also rated current is very wide.
Yeah, not only, rated current here is from 250, 400, and 630. Wide range. And the braking capacity is up to ICU 100 kA.
Yeah.
Also, our breakers, all our MCCB can be operated under the temperature 40 degree and 55 degree.
Yes.
As you know, in Africa and the Middle East, the operating temperature is very high.
Yes.
And under such kind of the operating temperatures, our MCCB performance will not be affected.
Yes.
Here same, from 400 and 630, we have the same frames, same size. and with competitor side.
Yeah.
And here we have the both button type and the LCD display.
Yes.
With high breaking capacity.
Yes.
This is a specification on our 800 ampere electronic type.
Now I will tell you more detail about the features of the electronic MCCB which we have. The main feature of the electronic MCCB is it can be programmed. So how it can be programmed? It has an add-on module which which can be connected to our laptop or a computer, and herein uh, you know we can do the programming for the short time, for the long delay current, then long delay tripping time, then the short delay current, short delay tripping time, and also the pre-trip alarm. And in the 4-pole we have the ground fault detection current also. This can also be programmed. And the second one is we have a pre-trip alarm function. What is the advantage of the pre-trip alarm function is that the MCCB will give the alarm in advance before it trips, so that it will be convenient for the end user that MCCB is going to trip and something is faulty in the network, so that the technician will go in time and attend the fault. The third one is the communication interface is through the RS485, which is the industrial standard, and Modbus RTU. And we also have the current and the power can be accurately measured, because we have the current transformers which are placed inside, which are very accurate. So the current and the power can be displayed on the LCD. We no need to put the extra meters inside connected to the MCCB. And we have the phase protection also, that if the one of the phase is faulty, that the MCCB will trip and it will arrest the faulty network.
So the electronic MCCB have the complete function.
Yes.
This is the parameter specifications on the MCCB the electronic type. Both the button type and the LCD type.
Yeah.
And this we already introduced. Our MCCB can meet the application requirement in various situations and working reliable in harsh environment. Now let's see some internal components of our MCCB.
The internal components, if I can name first, as you can see in the PPT, that
First of all,
in the PPT we can see the mechanism. The mechanism is here. Then here we have a unique design of the two moving contacts. Normally, if the competitors only use one moving contact, but we use the two moving contact to control the temperature rise. And we have here the shunt trip here mounted here. There is a PCB mounted here. This is the base, which is made of a dove molded compound or a sheet molded compound, which is very strong material, and which is unaffected by the temperature, by the fire. It is actually a fire resistant material. These are the terminal screws are here. Here is a LCD, so all the parameters can be displayed, protection parameters can be displayed here. Here is a drive shaft, which is where the moving contacts are getting connected. And here is the arc chamber. This is a unique design of arc chamber, which use for the quick quenching of the arc. And here is the knob. Our knob design is very ergonomic, so for the end user it's very comfortable to switch on and off the MCCB.
this is the current path of the MCCB.
So in this slide you can see we use the U type of fixed contact, and we use the fixed contact and we use the silver button. You can see here the silver button on the fixed contact, and here the silver button on the moving contact. The silver button which we use is a AGW C12 C3, and here on the moving contact we use the AGW 50. The advantage of using this combination is the high braking capacity and high electrical endurance test, and the MCCB can easily pass with this combination. So you must check with the MCCB, the competitor's MCCB, whether which type of contact buttons they are using. So this combination is the best combination. And here in the next slide you can see we use the U type of fixed contact. The unique design of a U type of a fixed contact helps in opening of the moving contact as quickly as possible, because if you see the current move from here to here, and the moving contact, and then again current in the moving contact is getting transferred. The electromagnetic field is getting generated this way, and here the electromagnetic is getting this way. So there is a repulsion force which is getting generated between the fixed contact and the moving contact during short circuit condition, which helps the moving contact to open very quickly. But normally if you see the competitor don't use this type of a fixed contact design, they use the flat type of a moving contact design, wherein the opening of the moving contact cannot be so quickly, and finally it will affect the short circuit braking capacity. In this slide you can see our MCCB have a current limiting characteristics. What does it mean? The current limiting characteristics means during short circuit condition the breaker should limit the current to protect the wiring and to protect the final load. Our MCCB has a unique design of the moving contact, the fixed contact and the arc chamber, which limits the current, and the current will not reach to the peak current. It will be maybe 1/3 of the peak current. So it will limit the braking current, and finally the wirings and the load will be protected. Here we have a arc chamber, very unique design of a arc chamber, which helps in the high braking capacity. Yeah.
And our arc chamber, the material is with high quality material. It is Q235, right?
Yeah.
And this is the introduction for the accessories on our MCCB. Not only for the electronic type MCCB, also the thermal adjustable type MCCB, we have the full range of the internal and the external accessories. The internal accessories including the MN, MX, OF, SD, also the external MCCB like the AC motor and the extended handles like the mechanical interlock.
Yes, and it's very easy to mount also.
Yes, I also mounted by myself. Just we open the top cover, yeah, and then to put the internal accessories, and then to fix by the screw. That's all.
Yes.
Yes, this picture also shows we just open the top cover of the MCCB, then we can put the accessories inside.
Yeah.
And this is a introduction for the materials which we used for the MCCB, like the frame resistance materials, and also the base material is DMC. Yeah, and the cover material is nylon PA66.
Yeah.
Also our arc vent design. Now next product is for the MCCB with ELCB function.
This is nothing but a RCBO.
Yes, this also have the full range from start from SGM 1L-100 to 800.
Yeah, it has a complete three levels of protection. One is the overcurrent tripping, overload protection. The second one is short circuit protection, and third is the earth leakage protection.
Yeah, earth leakage protection. So for the 100 ampere frame size, we have 2-pole, 3-pole, 4-pole available, and the rated current from 10 to 100 ampere. And for the 225 frame, we also have 2-pole, 3-pole, 4-pole. So it's have the right.
Yeah.
And 400 frame, we have 3-pole and 4-pole rated current from 225 to 400 ampere. 630 ampere frame from rated current from 400 to 630 ampere, and the 3-pole and 4-pole available. The breaking capacity can up to ICU 50 kA. The last frame is the 800 frame, the rated current from 630 to 800 ampere, and we have 3-pole and 4-pole available. And also here, from the specifications, you can see we can adjust on the rated resident non-operating current and also breaking time at a resident current.
So both that leakage current and the leakage time can be adjusted.
Yes. Now the next type of the MCCB is our smart MCCB. Smart MCCB, we have the LCD display. Here is very beautiful, also with the telecommunication and for intelligent. Also it is with high breaking capacity.
Yes.
The frame is from 125 to 630.
And the protections which smart molded case circuit breaker offers is the overload protection, then short circuit protection, earth leakage protection, over voltage protection, under voltage protection, then also it gives the earth leakage protection also.
Here is an introduction on the front side of our smart MCCB. Here is the terminal lock. Terminal lock is connecting for the meters in the distribution box.
Yes, and we have, in the smart MCCB, the motor is inbuilt, so no need to mount the external motor. So that motor can be connected to the terminal, and the motor can be turned on and off, and the MCCB can be turned on and off from the remote location.
And it is have the manual and automatic different, and normally it is under automatic.
Yeah.
And under the maintenance you need to change to the manual one, and it is easy for the operators to do the maintenance.
Yes.
And this is the specifications on the smart MCCB. We also have the high breaking capacity. And here the communication is normal as RS485,
Which is the industrial standard.
Yes. Here have the function types with the protection function and measurement and display and characteristics setup.
Now, what the advantage MAXGE we have in in the manufacturing of molded kit circuit breaker is we have the automatic production line for the MCCB. So that MCCB, if you see, normally the standard only says to check the routine tests like thermal tripping and the magnetic tripping and high voltage test. But apart from it, we do the open distance, the over travel, then we do the contact resistance, we also do the trip force, the tripping travel, and the rest of, we also do the test as per routine test, which are thermal calibration, thermal verification, magnetic test, and high voltage test. So we have a complete automatic production line for the MCCB, and all of the products can the data is stored against the barcode. Against the request, we can send the test reports of the entire batch of the production, so that the customer is finally assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Yes, so we have the barcode on the MCCB, and it is better for the traceability.
Yes.
And this is the MCCB application area. And as we pay more attention on the quality of the products, for the MCCB, we also got the KEMA certification for each frame, not only for one frame, from 135 to 800 ampere.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now let's bring to the end of our introduction on the MCCB product introduction.
And keep watching us
we will come up with the MCB, we'll come up with RCCB introduction also.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.